Okay, we are recording, and what we're going to talk about right now is how to create a static page, if I can remember how to do this very quickly, on WordPress. So I'm going to go to new, and instead of post and new media, I'm going to say new page. And let's see here, default template. I'm going to have to restart this recording because I can't remember how to make a static page. I guess this is it. So I'm going to call this About Us. And I'm just going to throw this in here. This is a page about lolcats. And I can put content in here, right? I can put HTML in here as well. I'm going to publish this. So what do I get now? If I go to my WordPress site, I have an About Us page. So it's that simple. We're just saying I'm making a new page, and I click on that, and here it is. So it has all of this content as well on the side and things like that. And what we'll probably end up doing is eliminating some of this and then putting the content back through adding widgets that just do what we want it to do on certain pages. So we can control that a little bit. So let's, since that was so easy, I'm going to go back and I'm going to go back to my lolcats dashboard. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change some of my widgets. So right now I've got this collection of widgets. And it's saying, well, where do you want to put them? So I have the main sidebar, which is, and actually, let me see here. I'm going to just hop over to, oops. I'm going to open this in a new tab so I can always have this as a reference. So I've got search, I've got recent posts, I've got recent comments. And so these are my widgets on the side here. And what I can do is, and that's called the main sidebar, I can just eliminate these and get rid of them. Now I can add these back individually later on certain pages, but that may require an add-on. Okay, so I have nothing now on my page. Now look what happens to the code when I refresh this. Okay, so now I've got a pretty simple page that spreads all the way across. You know, one of the things I want to play with here is like, let's look at this article here. If I go and inspect this, what do I have? I have, as I roll over this, ooh, I have an article here. So what would happen if I just went into my CSS and said, you know what? Make my width of my article 32%. And what else can I do? Let's make, what would happen if I just said float left? What? I just added 2 pieces of CSS to this, and I got my 3 articles across there on my home page. Pretty cool, huh? So you can now modify, right, so article. So let's, I guess now's the time to start talking about modifying some of the CSS, right? What's up?
I tried looking up that. Don't you need a premium membership or business membership to actually do this?
No, because we're in WordPress.
Yeah,
Pantheon can kiss my sweet tookie because they're their own. I just said that on video. They have nothing to do with WordPress. They are just a box for me to put in to hold my WordPress site. So I can modify it. WordPress, yeah, you're on WordPress.com. That's actually another hosting service for WordPress. So I'm going to click on customize my theme. Site identity, color, headers, background, static front page. Let's see here. I am not seeing right off CSS that lets me be modified here. Oh, look at that. Appearance, editor. I'll zoom in here a little bit. If I come into editor, what? Here we go. Guess what? We got CSS. So I'm going to just go to the bottom, and I'm just going to modify it. And actually, I take that back. I'm not going to go to the bottom because I'm willing to bet that there is mobile data or mobile CSS in here too. Watch this. If I scroll up, I bet there's an at media side. What? Right there. You see it? This is the print at media sign, so I wouldn't be modifying my media. This is minimum width 960. So I'm going to scroll up. Media queries, plugins. Okay, so I'm going to go down to just to the end of this, and I'm going to say article. And this may not work for everything, but I'm going to.
What does it do it under everything? Because there's articles under them.
Say again?
Articles right here with the display block.
Is it?
So
Like where? So
there's article, aside details, configuration, figure, footer, header, they're all up.
yeah, it's hard to find what line it's on though, right? Let me just see if I can do a browser search here.
It's after a colon focus. If you search for that, you can find it. It's right
Oh yeah, so there's okay. So right here, take a look at the page. Is this it?
Yeah.
Okay.
CSS display block.
Right, and so, and actually let me go again. Shared post format styling, article post password required, article sticky, site content article. Ooh, this looks good. I bet this is it.
But that's not where it displays this.
I'm gonna try it here. Call me crazy. 32%. Notice why do 32%? It's just a safety thing for me. I know I want it to be a third, and if I do 33% and then I add a margin, it's going to break. So I go 32% and hope that I don't do a margin of more than 1% of the width of the page. This is just me from experience, kind of doing my best guess. And then what did I say? Float left, right? And so I'm going to update this. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that there may be caching going on, and I'll explain what caching is. And so for a page, you can imagine how much content and how much style and code goes on here. So what they tend to do is they will cache some of the code on the server, and so it plays out faster. And so it's just it's kind of like this holding area for code. Well, you need to flesh that out, and it's very much like the cache in your browser, but it's not. But for now, I'm going to hope that I can just hop over to that Firefox page and hold the Option key down and refresh, and it gave me exactly what I wanted. Wow. And you notice I still got a problem here. I've got, it's not right. Yeah, awesome. But I've got too many articles. I've got a blog post mixed in here. But hey, I made my first design change, and I'm a happy camper. So I'm going to stop there. This gives you